hitting the ground running. So we've got a lot of ground to cover in this mission. These missions, they're very few missions, but they are packed to the brim. Here's the first secret. And I just got the most broken bone charm in the game.
Blink eye.
It makes anybody you mark in Foresight is now blind.
So it's not reduced perception. It's just blind as a fucking bat. Great.
Hi, lady.
So, it's important. It's probably important for us to explain to everybody before we get too far ahead of ourselves what exactly Foresight does, because they wouldn't have had any commentary in the prelude. But essentially, you freeze time, and you can float around, and you can mark objects, you can mark people, and you can also, and you can set displacement locations. And now it is even more broken.
Yeah, you can also mark loot and enemies, and now when I mark enemies, like, you can see them through the wall, like with dark vision, but now they're just blind, so it's a really good all-in-one skill that synergizes with your traversal skill. There's very few skills in this game, because you have regenerating mana, but they're basically the only skills.
Bone charms serve to augment them, to make them more powerful, or behave differently.
I might look different, but they'll still recognize.
It also doesn't just blind someone, it also makes them so they can't hear anything, so they're deaf as a fucking rock.
Seriously. like that's not reduced perception. Come on, game.
Thanks, video game.
And this game's version of the blink as well doesn't work quite the same as it does in the other games. You essentially set yourself a displacement location, and then you choose to blink to it. You can get a bone charm which just turns it into a straight blink if you don't like rapidly double clicking. And the final power allows you to take somebody else's face and essentially walk around as them. It's a very sort of Hitman, only on a time limit.
It's very, very niche in use. It's set up for very specific moments, because you won't be using that very often, but we will see it a couple times. I actually like the displace a lot better because there's no visual effect where you land. And it's completely instant. You just keep it, unlike Far Reach, where you have momentum and inertia, or Blink where you kind of have that little rush of magic all around you. This one's just completely instant.
You know, I really love all of the throwing you're doing on these civilians. It's like you're the world's shittiest chiropractor.
I think one of them actually died from that.
I mean, I would believe it. Like your throw. Oh, that guy definitely died. You're basically just throwing them onto the hard fucking rock, just liquefying their spines.
Let's get rid of that. Nobody needs to see this.
Scoo is so angry right now.
She totally is.
Wow, you threaded the needle.
I'm with her on that, but I know it's futile to bitch at you.
No, there's just no.
I know it was a joke. You spasmo.
See, I'm not the only one who ruins everything.
You guys.
Conservatory closure extended. Yeah, all right.
I'm glad nothing has changed in all these months.
And
that's actually a really good piece of news right there, because that's the only paper in this level that tells you about that.
Huh. It also kind of implicitly revealed that Ashworth survived Dishonored 2 because she couldn't be reached for comment, implying that, you know, she's still alive.
That could have been bad. That flaming bottle sailing towards that guy's legs.
If
Yo, those are
this person running away.
Those are the street performers, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna leave it up to you to try and figure out if I remember to kill them.
I think they've got a new song there. I don't recognize that beat.
And it's just as out of sync as the last game.
Yeah, no, there's a reason why the one song that I really, really liked from them I had to play from the OST.
We saw what you can do with Foresight is go through vents. And
yep.
You can displace through bars. You can't set a displace through the door, but if you have a displace on the other side, you can teleport through it. Let's give this one a rest.
Are you kidding? That person of all people, you're just like, yeah, okay, you deserve a break.
Oh, she gets so shit on. Like, look at this. Fetal rat paste living,
oh my God.
Attain a glowing complexion, man. Ease the ravages of time.
Addermeyer solution injections. Okay, so that explains why there's a recall. People are using it as fucking Botox.
And Billie's just like, the rich poison themselves to shit.
Billie is so fucking disgusted. She's like, I'm really glad I stabbed that rich-looking guy earlier.
There's loot in here. Don't want to miss that. They put a newspaper in there for some reason. That's also up to date.
Immersion. I am really liking the foresight power there. Like, for a lot of reasons. I honestly, among other things, I really like that the filter that they put over it is not incredibly fucking annoying.
It's nice and crisp.
Well, it's relatively subdued. Like Robokai and I didn't even want to use dark vision in either of the mainline games because it looked so ugly.
I always wanted to join a cult. Just wanted to point out what Billie said there so you can appreciate it.
Don't flinch.
No, I always wanted to join a cult.
Oh.
Hint, hint.
Nudge, nudge.
You can't actually see it on her, so I don't think they added to her model. Or maybe it's just so obscured under all the magic.
Where, I suppose the question
is
is, where did she put it? Did she put it on her arm? Did she put it on her hand? Did she put it on her bicep? Her shoulder?
Yeah, it looked like she was heading for her shoulder. At least to me.
Which, that's crazy.
The Eyeless tattoo lady is in love with the guy on the poster we saw, Shan Yun.
Shan Yun.
There we go. She's got her, let's see, some DM person. We got Ivan Jacoby. He's another one of our targets.
Yep.
And then we're also going after Shan Yun in this level.
Oh, holy buckets.
Yeah, remember? I did say I'll be seeing you later.
Yep.
Shan Yun, the singer, and a city administrator, Ivan Jacoby. These are high-profile people. There's a third leader mentioned, but no name.
Dealing with them is fun.
But yeah, that's our mission so far. We're trying to find the knife that killed the outsider, but to do that we need to figure out who some of the local leaders of the Eyeless are and find them. And we know who they are now. They're Ivan Jacoby and Shan Yun.
And hopefully through
two very influential people.
The Eyeless's favorite drink, I guess. They even have their own saloon.
Yeah, they got a big ass bar.
Is that even the terminology we should be using in this game?
I mean, I guess it's reasonable. I agree. It sounded weird.
Oh boy, combustion. I don't even have any fire.
Combustion. That's my hot take.
I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
The Spectre Club. Yeah, and Sanguine Infusions. Yeah, they do a lot of really fucked up things in that club. I was.
Oh, don't worry. It's like injecting health potion directly into their veins.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Honestly, I'm just happy they're not going full on Elizabeth Bathory. Okay, it's fine.
It looks pretty messed up when you see it. It just looks wrong.
I get the feeling that I don't know, man. Like with how you're reacting, I have a general idea of your I don't know, resistance to these sorts of things, and now I'm concerned they are going full on Elizabeth Bathory.
It's not really that bad. I'm just like, oh man, that is not good. That is not hygienic.
All right. I'll reserve judgment for now.
Give me that.
I don't even know what that one
Gambler.
does. I think it does something with your mana. Like if you use it properly, then you don't use mana on something.
Yeah.
We might see it. when I open up the.
One of the
Trump
things
stuff
I
later.
like in this is I think there's a because like I know Cool Guy is not overly fond of the free casting stuff. I think it combines the free casting with something else, or I may just be confusing that with Premium Crash. Just like I played so many arcade games. Help.
Yeah, basically it looks like I just looked it up, and it looks like it has a chance of either consuming double void energy or
Alvaro Cardoza. We want to remember this name for the future. Just
Cardoza. Okay.
Cardoza.
Cardoza. Okay.
I don't even know what I was going to say a little while ago.
All right. Well, I'm finishing my thought. Void Gambler either takes like double or all of your void bar, or it uses nothing. Which, yeah, no, there is absolutely no fucking way I am ever using something like that.
Cool Guy's not a gambling man.
So we can go pick up our bonus objectives from the shop. We gotta kidnap a bartender from a club.
To the mime!
Yep, there's a mime you gotta kill.
He wants to make... Yeah, some insurance coin.
I swear to God.
If you're trying for an achievement where you don't kill anybody...
Somebody at Dolores Michaels' bank is being threatened, so we need to go kill that person. and their handler, and then somebody's missing. We gotta go save him.
That's an interesting little side story.
Mentioned something about a broken jaw.
Greetings. I serve with
So we don't have to find blueprints. We can buy pretty much everything. So you gotta pick your loadout well.
no need to wrap.
And the most important thing is silent running.
Yeah.
God bless. Thank you so much for making that available from the start.
This is very good. Charge shot, so we can charge our shots
Yeah.
now. Every weapon or every ammo has its own special effect, and we'll be seeing that as
Yeah,
well.
and we
Don't really have.
we
a lot
flick
of
through
money
the
right now,
grenades
though.
really quickly, but there is a new type of grenade as well.
Oh, we'll get it.
Yeah.
Like I think I was kind of deliberately avoiding.
Then
it.
I will shut up.
If you want to get in this shop, you have to destroy that sign and float through. I'll do that at the end of every mission, but every shop has that fucking bottle though. Every shop has its own way of being rated. It's very cool. Let's get. Okay, so the mime is right there. We'll put him to sleep.
Demolished.
That scream though.
Yeah,
So
you can hear it from
unnecessary.
like a million miles up. Also, yeah, Robokai, I'm pretty sure you weren't you weren't around for that particular stream, but at one point I streamed Frostpunk. And there's a 50-50 chance.
This commentary from me back.
Fucking
in the day.
commentary. Okay. I thought you were just being an asshole, but that scripting thing makes sense.
It actually is a big deal. I think I'm just starting to realize.
Yeah, no, it is. I
Oh.
buggered up the scripting on this level, and it just...
We have to throw him off that ledge right there, and you can see.
So it
we've
looks like a
completed the
suicide.
contract. Yeah. You can kill him just as long as you throw him down there.
Anyway, but yeah, there's at one point there's a 50-50 chance for some of your scouts to just like randomly die to some polar bears, and
I think I was there.
on stream, I went 8 times in a row, just having my scouts die. Before on the 9th time, I finally got it. No, I don't gamble in video games. Or anywhere else for that
But
matter.
notice there's a little thing I did where I shot myself up into the air so that I would fall further down in the
Yeah.
water, for to open that little.
Oh,
crate
that's very
wheel.
cute. I like that. I like watching your
Hyper-optimized.
techniques on things. You do a little bit more goofing with game physics and scripting and things like that. You try to understand these things a lot more than me. When I played this, I basically just stumbled and bumbled my way through this level. Like, I was like, I don't
And
feel
that's why
very
we love you.
assassinator right now. I feel kind of like dumbass with the sword.
Just see the little crumpled up papers at the end of the street here.
Mm-hmm.
We're about to come up on a really disturbing plot point here.
Please, please.
Trap
Help.
and cellar. There's 6 fucking papers down here.
Yipes.
Yeah.
Damn it! That would have been so cool, but then this guy got bumped. That's my
Right in
favorite.
the
That is my favorite, man. It just kicks him
It's so
right
good.
in the kidneys.
Welcome. Feel free to look around.
That's not a dick
Honestly,
hit.
I got a
Like,
little
you go back
disjointed
and
there
watch
and thought
it,
you were
just
still
saying.
carrying that guy.
Fucking rats. They're talking about how they can smell something in the basement of this building.
Awesome.
Stings. Bloodflies buzz. Not safe. Not safe. We starve.
Isn't that how magnificent? It's not easy to capture that
Damn it.
feral glitter in the eye.
Can you imagine somebody just coming in your
Wow.
shop and jumping around?
This woman is trying
Almost
really
like
hard.
rats and smaller creatures, but I prefer the challenge of more exotic animals.
Really hard.
Finest homes in Karnaca have
I like
my
this thing.
teeth
That thing
in
looks
them.
cool. I like that.
It's basically a,
I hope to
a
preserve a
vampiric
whale.
deer.
Perhaps while it still lives.
I'm pretty sure it's got to be based on something real.
Dracula!
Like, you know how we have like mythological. There's a rabbit that had horns. I forget what it's called.
Honestly, like I'm going with Dracula deer.
I hope you appreciate that, cool guy.
Yeah, particularly when you were doing it right behind that woman.
It just jingles really loudly. So yeah, there's something up with this
She's
woman.
just like, I'm not hearing this. I'm not hearing this. I'm not hearing this. There aren't hands around my throat.
I'm sure you can see a lot of stuff under the floor there with foresight.
Mm-hmm. Incendiary bolt.
This
Nice.
is sick. What is that woman doing?
Killing people. What does it look like?
And here was the source of the crumpled notes.
Yep.
Hey, at least she gave him a toilet.
Get the feeling that was really more for her benefit than anybody else's.
Get out of here while you still can.
Thank you. Thank you. No one wants to die full of blood flies. That awful woman keeps all her blood amber locked up. But the key is beside her work.
She's harvesting blood amber from people. That's what
Yeah.
she's doing.
Any of it.
That's not just gross, that's grosse.
Go to sleep, my man.
Go to sleep.
She's been
I don't want him running around. That's why. Like, civilians cause fucking issues.
Yep. Figured that was why you did it.
worst way to die.
So here's a really cool, oh wait, hold on. We'll get there in a second. But what's good for the goose is good for the gander, as I've heard Robokai say.
I also have heard a lot of this in, 1960s Looney Tunes.
I remember feeling so malicious just watching
Yeah, I know
this.
that's pretty hardcore.
A very ice cold.
Bleh.
Now let's clean the place up.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're like fun time's over.
Ow. I got stung. Kill every single one.
God.
I want to be thorough because we're coming back to this entire area in the very next mission, so.
I feel like you should be thorough just out of frickin' public service. Like, seriously.
Here's a very, very neat little detail here.
Man.
When you burn those two bloodfly husks, not the woman, but they leave behind blood amber for burning those infested corpses.
Nice.
So that's 50 coin.
Wow,
right there.
that's
very good.
I didn't know that. That's really cool. But only those bodies, right?
Yeah, just the two infested corpses that
Yeah.
were there. They
Right.
programmed that.
Because I was gonna say, because otherwise you could have quite an economy.
Oh
going.
yeah, yeah. That would take a long time, but I probably do it.
Man, this woman is so
They
awful.
probably
for...
didn't need playtesters to realize what people like us would do.
Yeah.
I had to
Boy,
hit
this
that
woman
trash
is
can
so
just to get
awful
that
for
thing out of
snatching people off the street and then having blood flies eat them to make blood amber. Every player ever. It's like one of your most common pieces of strategy is to just turn on traversal or turn on foresight and hug the floor to figure out what's just beneath it.
We're moving over to the next two main streets right now.
These rat holes spring up faster than we can shut them down.
Good conversation. Oh, there we go.
If the guards
There we
did
go.
their job and shut these black markets down, I wouldn't have to be out here with my brush every
I don't know. That sounds like a decent paying job.
Fucking commentary from me.
Yeah, seriously, it's just like I would do that. I would do that a lot
like
quicker
some-
than half the other jobs I've heard about in Karnaca.
Should like some more cheese with that wine. Ether is so good.
Yeah, you're stockpiling it on.
Somebody got mad.
Are you serious?
He sheathed his sword, so he gave up. He's looking straight up.
Wow,
Good thing I can
dude.
blind. Luckily, I can blind him.
And deafen him because that was some serious sonic ears that dude had.
I'm gonna shake my head, all sullen. I bet you're really wanting me to shoot that thing down.
Very much so. I'm. It is absolutely killing me that you have not already cut it down.
Just this random subtitle. Damn, I need to piss.
Always a reference to how the damn
Fucking
guards
kill
were
me.
pissing everywhere.
You see,
Anybody?
Chop
I
up!
just shove his face right into his own sword.
I can wait.
I'm trying to approach this really calmly so the civilians don't fucking run away. That's why. That they can really mess up a lot of this level. And
I was
there's a
gonna
lot
say,
to
it
see.
strikes me that you could just, throw the chloroform bottle.
Oh
There's
yeah.
the spirit.
I like how he was
Ooh.
bleeding before I even did anything to him.
I'm just going to say that blood was on Billie's glove. God damn, dude!
I like how his mouth opened up the last second in a gasp before, and then he got the fist
I'm
right
assuming. I'm assuming the blood was already on him. Was because he was the guy driving this and crashed it.
Did
Alright,
you see
that's
the
fair.
random worker over in the corner over there?
Yeah, he absolutely was not paying attention to you.
Yep.
He was, like, aggressively avoiding it.
I got sticky grenades. Those are useful. All the Eyeless must die. I will kill or knock out guards as I see fit, and I try not to kill civilians unless they annoy me.
Yeah, so you have something resembling a code of ethics about this, but it's very flexible.
So we're
Am
going
I
to go see
expected
Ivan
to
Jacoby.
congratulate you here?
Yes.
Oh, you're doing the face maker.
Now it looked like him.
You can't you can't use any powers. If you equip them, it disappears. It's really, really finicky.
You heard Mr. Jacoby. Close the damn trapdoor already.
Yes, sir. Damn it. I need to pee.
Thanks for your commentary.
Citizens of Karnaca, I am here today to demand the repeal of the reappropriation of abandoned burials and grave sites.
He's practicing his speech. That was his rehearsal paper right there.
Yeah. It sounds incredibly boring.
But they put a lot of effort in this. Like, he's just standing there going
Hire
on and on, trying to get
applauders?
ready.
Who's this guy? Elon Musk?
Disrespects the deceased and
Fucking
shames the living.
Topical!
No, that's not it.
Here, watch this. This is really handy right here.
Feeling. Graving
Or
We need this key to
feeling.
get into his home.
shames.
We'll be coming back. Actually, no. I don't know what I'm going to be doing here right now.
Meh.
This is why I kind of don't like Semblance, is because you're going to eventually run out of mana, and
get
then you're
stuck.
just going to... This is the situation you end up in. See, you're using Semblance properly by getting in here, but then if you don't want to, like, kill anybody, for example, then it kind of screws you.
I love this guy. Just fucking double timed there.
And if anybody finds the body that you use Semblance on, you're screwed. That's something else you got to keep in mind.
Well, everybody around here is blind right now, so I don't think that's much of a risk.
Blind and deaf.
Get those...
Well,
Get those
that guy's
pistols
not,
out of their hands.
but whatever.
Dear citizens of
Cool guy, I would like to tell you something. I think Robokai has been waiting a while. I think he's been keeping it secret, but there's a
Wow.
very special thing that you can do.
Shit is about to get fucked.
I'm not going to say anything about
Oh,
this.
you...
are being moved. The wandering spirits are watching us, citizens of Karnaca.
What the hell?
Oh, that might scare the audience. Citizens of Karnaca, I'm here today
What the hell is...
Telefrag.
Oh, god damn, you just telefrag him? Oh, shit! That was absolutely gorgeous.
Stab him right in the
Now
penis.
you can take
See-
you can take care of him by dropping the trapdoor.
And charge shot! It doesn't do anything with incendiary bolts. It doesn't even make the radius bigger, is it? It might look like it is, but it doesn't really matter. Here, watch this! Portable wall of light!
Just evaporated.
They are wall of light parts, and now when they're charged up, we can vaporize people on the go.
Okay, great. Damn thing finally.
This
Shut
is
up.
not intentional. Robokai, don't say anything. Don't even laugh.
What
This
the
is
hell are you doing? Oh my!
I was just
Why
trying to
are
piece
you
his
trying
body-
to jigsaw this man's body back together?
because I just wanted to show off that yes, he was indeed completely displaced.
I swear to Christ.
And here's the thing: I wasn't actually planning on what happens next. I swear, I wasn't planning on this at all.
I don't believe you. Whatever comes next, I
Well,
don't
I know what's
believe
coming
you.
next, and it's great.
No,
And I'm not gonna say anything.
You oh my god.
because Robokai pays attention to the dialogue. Like when we came in here. Ivan was
Yeah,
bitching about
no, I'm
something.
getting the feeling that you're gonna open the trapdoor and have
That,
it
look,
literally
hey,
raining
no, it
mans.
wasn't my intention for this to be
God
as
damn
gruesome
it,
as
dude!
It just worked out like that. These are
Fucking
some
raining mans over here. Like, literally mans, because it's a million man
You just
parts.
got completely distracted trying to find that guy's head. It's great.
Yeah, I actually could not find it.
Nope, it went straight up and it's probably on a rooftop.
Somebody will find his head when it starts stinking in about a week.
The best way to look for loot with foresight is to go around a wall so you can see the outline a little bit more clearer. Because if you're in the same room as it, it's harder to see. So I took a break, came back, and saw something nice.
Third eye.
That's Zephyr. Yeah.
Zephyr is good. Zephyr is always good.
So now we got.
Oh, we saw Void Gamma for a
We're
brief
gonna be
second.
going
I couldn't
through
read it,
even more fast.
though. I love moving fast in this game.
Yeah, no,
Need it.
you've always got to go fast.
The extra damage you take, I mean, Billie already takes a lot more damage than Emily and Corvo, so...
I mean, avoiding damage is one of the things that you can generally always control. You know, I've been accused of spending my health like a resource in previous LPs, and I do. But in general, it's something that you can avoid spending if you must.
Ugh, these people are sick.
Cienfuego's Last Blood. So, cool guy, are you putting some pieces together now?
There's a lot of pieces I'm putting together.
Yeah, just like I put that guy together on
Yes, exactly. That was what I was referencing. The thing is, the pieces I'm putting together say a lot more about you than anybody we're investigating.
Yeah, they're not
So we need to
putting
get
health
2
potions into
keys.
people.
It has to
They
be.
are
It's
blood.
in a bank vault. Just my luck.
So Ivan,
Looks like I need to
Ivan,
find that
Jacoby, and
second
Shan Yun have keys to a joint vault in the bank. So we need to go get Shan Yun now. And we're learning a lot about the cult right now.
Honestly,
Apparently they killed somebody to cover something up, and then they took his blood. I don't know why.
But
I'm sure
honestly,
you
what
can
it
figure that
turns out is that the curious contraption. Yeah,
We never find out what this is. We never find out what exactly this little jar thing is. I didn't really look at it here, but we'll see it later.
I figure we're just gonna get to that vault, and it turns out that's where they hold all of their bitcoins.
This guy's so fancy, he has like this case for all his pool balls. Yeah, I don't really... That thing doesn't do anything in the game, it just exists. Yep. It's some kind of fluff material.
Yep, it's just...
So you notice how that guard is spotting me right now.
Yeah, he's not going to after this.
Yeah, look, he gave up. Well, I mean, he didn't give up, but he's a little upset. Also, if you charge that Hag Pearl, because it's launched from the wrist bow, you can knock somebody out if you hit him in the head with it. So again,
a little bit like
useless.
hitting him with a bottle.
Oh yeah, that was kill.
Oh, dude, judo chop that owned.
I'm about to get hurt. Oh wait, no.
Well, the dog's getting hurt.
This guy's so fucking
Jesus,
nonplussed.
Dude. That was unnecessary.
We only have we have this street, and then we have the front of the bank to explore now.
Like how Foresight even shows you where they're going to step.
Yeah.
No, you helped us plenty.
Yeah, serious. Like, aren't you supposed to be deaf and blind? Why are you responding to us?
Well, you know, gameplay mechanics. Why would anybody keep a bottle of this Plague Spirit crap around?
Maybe it's a fat diet. You
Nothing
drink it
else
until
to
you
drink.
throw up.
The guards must really be hard up for any kind of entertainment.
Hey, we're gonna
Honestly,
go
it
out.
would
We're gonna
not
come out with the
surprise me at
boys
all if it
tonight.
was
We're
a
gonna
literal.
puke on one another. Ah, that sounds fantastic. Since we ran out of whiskey and cigars.
Was a Family Guy joke at one point. Hey guys, let's drink this incredibly vile thing, and now let's puke all over everything for about 3 minutes.
Yeah, well, I guess they don't have Ipecac in this timeline.
I've waited 3 days to see him before. It's worth
Worshipfully.
I really like the singer.
Some Netflix subtitles over here.
I always keep subtitles on for that. Well, when in Rome is
They were talking about. He just said, like, I saw Shan Yun naked in the window. That was awesome. And I'm just like, when in Rome, man.
Reputation as a diva.
as a deep. Wait, what?
not receiving
They're
guests.
talking about Shan Yun because
Yeah.
Journalist from the Karnaca gets
he's a performer and singer, so he acts like a big old diva.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like 5 people right here. We need to take them all out efficiently as possible. At least that's my idea. We'll figure it out.
Boink.
Sorry, dude, but you needed to go to sleep. I think he...
God damn! You are the world's worst chiropractor.
I have nothing to say to you.
Ow, you fucking dick.
Don't you know those occult gewgaws are just cheap junk?
What's wrong with people around here?
You've walked up to someone with this big, horrible, like, eye and an arm that's, like, not even, like, on properly.
Please, just go away.
No need to point that at my face.
Your face!
Fuck you!
Your
Like,
ugly
everybody's-
face! Billy has a really fucked up face.
Point this grabs dick.
Please go be ugly somewhere else, oh my goodness. You look like you had a carriage accident.
Oh, that is my
You are
favorite
poor! You are poor, my lady.
Alright, here we go. This is gonna be sick!
I was gonna say, a couple of hook mines seem like the real solution here.
I'm bracing. Here we go. And nobody even had a chance to be alerted. Let's put them all where they belong.
In the
Gotta
trash.
keep our streets clean. Back to the shop, pick up some upgrades.
The exquisite quality of the items offered.
You can, when you use a spring razor or a hook mine, you can now pick it up, and when you pick up 3 of these used items, you get a hook mine.
Okay, then.
Good. It's nice.
I like that.
Hook mines are really fun, so I want to use them.
Hyperbaric grenades.
So imagine there was a non-lethal grenade that...
Yeah, that sucks
quotes.
all of the oxygen out of an area and makes everybody suffocate to sleep. That's what it does.
Oh, that guy almost spotted me, man.
I mean,
You
that
see how
sounds
they
like a
bounce
horrifying...
upwards like that?
It sounds like a horrifying weapon, but by the same token, it sounds like exactly the sort of thing I would have used in the base game.
Oh yeah, you'd have loved it.
Here, watch this. It worked. It stunned him for the kill. It works.
I laser charge throwing corpses at people. It works.
And there's our first free hyperbaric grenade.
Non-lethal is merely a suggestion. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, because, like, the way a hyperbaric grenade would work like that, it's going to yank all of the pressure out of somebody's lungs, which is going to put their lungs in danger of collapsing.
Oh well.
Much like all of those sleep darts that we have, which, you know, were definitely paralytics that would easily kill somebody unless the dosage was exactly right.
I love how you're so insistent about that.
Oh, yeah,
How
dude,
they're paralytics.
they are totally paralytics. There are 2 ways to knock somebody out.
I mean, it's great reasoning. I just love how you're just consistently.
It's like those are not non-lethal. That's all I'm saying here.
This area
Civilians
would be,
off the street.
Yeah, this area would be so nightmarish if it wasn't for the fact you had that bone charm.
Because I'm very
It
hard.
really just makes things so much easier, and I'm actually glad to see it happening. It's nice.
Well, Cool Guy got to have Zephyr and something else as Dal, where he like moved really fast, and we put like Sanic over that a long time
It was
ago.
pretty good.
So
I liked that.
I think we might be using that hyperbaric. Oh yeah, here we go.
Jesus.
Uh-oh, he sees me. The other guy doesn't, though. The guy who's marked, he had no idea. They didn't even bother to get off the stairs. They were just so stupid. He stared right at me, couldn't even see me. Just saying.
And yes, even when marked,
You notice how he turned around?
when they're marked too.
Did you see how he turned around and he didn't even notice?
Yeah, when they're
Fucking
marked as
butcher.
well, you might notice they also leave footprints. So you can see where they've gone.
Yeah.
It's like little. It's just
When they're
like
not
these
alerted,
little
I noticed
nice ideas.
that you can. Yeah, when they're not alerted, I noticed that they have like preemptive footprints. You can see where they intend to step, which is also pretty awesome.
Guard lineup.
Sneak it.
We're here at the this is a pharmacy over here, belongs to the Cienfuegos guy. We saw his name. He's also a painter, so we'll find some good artwork in here.
Steal it all.
Journal
And, like,
Cienfuegos. He dreams about the void and he
Yeah,
paints it.
like many of our friends who are artistically or technologically inclined, inspiration comes from dark places.
He actually went up into this place, into Shindari Mountains, to do his paintings, and he talking about his experiences there.
Yes. I wonder.
That looks like Shindereiki. But what's that light?
Yeah, it was the light in the painting, as some had illuminated, as you might have noticed.
I wonder what.
But yeah, the cultists killed him, and we don't exactly know why just yet. Or maybe we do, and I just completely glossed over it, but...
I mean,
yeah, they're obviously covering something up, and they took his blood for some horrible reason.
Yeah, I'm sure that's entirely savory and not at all a hint.
Yeah.
I hope you're appreciating all the nooks and crannies they just.
Oh yeah, this
level.
like
It's
this
crazy.
Honestly-
level is big. Like you're doing this at a very quick speed. And it's taking you an hour. It took me like 3. This would be
honestly,
5 videos if I was.
I'm sitting here surprised that a lot of those cabinets. Oh my god, yeah. If you were in charge, we would be here commentating literally all day.
It would have more videos than all the videos of like Dishonored 2 that we've done combined, just to get through this level.
That's
Latest news from around the aisles. There's a whole bunch of motherfuckers dead 5 feet from me, and I don't know or care.
So, with Ivan Jacoby, we can go meet that journalist over there. He's actually been looking for dirt on the guy, but we've killed him, so it doesn't quite matter. But if you were doing a non-lethal run, you don't even have to resolve it. You could just leave Ivan and Shanyun completely alone if you wanted to. All that matters is you get their keys.
Yep.
Which is really cool. So you don't even have to get involved. Things just resolve themselves.
Sort of. It sounds very much like the Dust District situation. You really do not have to get involved with the entire Pablo versus the Overseers thing. Burn. That's the Vice Overseer's name.
But come on.
Thank God you told me it was his name. Otherwise, I thought you might have just dissed somebody really well, and I wouldn't have had any idea.
That was a whiff. I'm counting it.
Yeah, we saw that.
I saw it. You can't hide from me. I'm like King Whiff.
You saw broken video game mechanics.
Oh! Really? Really? Is that what we're going with
I
now?
just have the most idiotic grin on my fucking
It's almost
face
like
now.
after like 2 constant years of being ripped on by both of you, I have vindication.
Oh, from one person, I still didn't do it.
We also had this conversation with school.
Oh, it happened again.
Just saying. I'm just fucking saying.
There wasn't so much a whiff as it was missing the space bar.
Uh-huh. I'm celebrating so hard.
You look like crap. He doesn't even care. Oh. That's not
man.
nice.
I was celebrating so hard that Chip came over to see what was going on.
You can still see the dice on the ground. I don't even know what I'm putting there.
Goal!
For. Nobody's even out here anymore. The streets have been totally cleaned of people.
Been depopulated.
I don't even know what that was right there.
I think that was you sitting on a spike or something.
Cannot possibly get up here.
Oh no, there's no spikes over there for you to sit on.
Oh, some dudes are leaving.
P.S. I'm just gonna point out the elephant in the room. What the hell was she using for zooming? I mean, now you can ostensibly say it's her void eye, but
We should have snapped off a few.
She has a spyglass. See, when you buy the upgrade from the shop, it talks about how you upgrade the scope on it.
okay then.
Friend doesn't wise up.
She was saying some shit about being a bloody stump, which honestly is just the brilliant irony in that kill.
All Eyeless must
She is now
die.
all bloody stumps.
Some eyeless goons tried to persuade me to stop the Cienfuegos investigation.
Yeah, it's big time murder around here, the Cienfuegos guy.
Karnaca's had a string of gruesome murders, all the blood drained from victims while they're still alive. Ivan Jacoby's involved somehow, I know it, but I need evidence. I'm offering a reward for anyone who can bring me proof of his involvement.
Here's your proof.
That was the game. That wasn't a video cut.
I believe
I'm just gonna
it.
point that out.
He seems to have unusual hobbies.
I knew it. Those monsters. Ivan Jacoby, my friend. You're
He's already gone up.
Well, he's gone down too for the trap
This
door.
is true.
Combination is 326. Help yourself.
Man, I'm sorry, man,
mind if
but
I
your
do.
story already broke into several pieces.
Just keep making it. Just keep doing it.
Honestly, I was half expecting him to go completely bonkers on you because he immediately started screaming at you after he gave you the
It's just because you're in the way.
yeah.
They do that.
They're
They're always very rude about personal space. See?
Everybody just wants to complain in Karnaca.
I like the idea that he's just really up on his personal space, a little bit like that one thing from fucking Rick and Morty's.
This is how hard up for money you need to be in this game.
Yeah. Interdimensional cable, that's what it was. It was the dude who didn't even want his skin in his personal space, so he just rips it off.
You know what really bothers me in this game? Like when I first started playing it, I used to get really concerned every time these little dust devils kicked up around me. Those little zephyrs.
Yeah, because you're just like, what is that? What does that entail?
Yeah,
Like,
and
what
you
is that
think
for?
it might be something supernatural because the game starts you off. Oh, this woman's threatening this guy's kitten. What the fuck?
Okay, well, I hope you also cut her open because we keep up with the ironic murder.
But yeah, this game keeps you guessing from the start because you don't really know what's realistic, what's actually the reality in front of you. So
What
you
is
just kind of look at
natural
that
and
and
what is supernatural.
And in Dishonored 2, you never saw those little dust devils kick up ever. So, oh, by the way, you will fail this contract if you kill that bank teller guy. Which is a little nice detail.
Only I want him messed up, not killed. Which I guess is
Fancy
fair.
ass manhole covers.
Halt!
Sorry about that.
Yep, still plenty to
Rest-
steal from everywhere.
Rat status DGAF.
You know what whalebone's used for, but we can't actually craft bone charm stuff yet. We'll get that later, but yeah, it's just best to get as much as we can for now.
Yeah, I saw all of those upgrades you had from the.
Oh, you know,
from
it's
the
also
store.
really important to make sure you get rid of every body on the street. Otherwise, she stands around whining about it for hours.
You're already.
Also, even better, you know the pharmacy over there? If you break the window, she gets mad about that, and she'll just stand there for like 5 minutes. It's like, oh, kill me now. Ask me how I know that.
Reminds me
This
of
is
that.
taking long enough, even as it is.
Reminds me of that one Metal Gear Solid 5 mission where you've got to rescue all the dudes as the interrogators go around, and the mission can just break for no good reason. Just because like something's slightly out of place that you didn't even do.
Yeah, that's like, remember what I said about the fragile level scripting?
Here's all I got from the bank. I'll go back tomorrow for the rest. I really don't want to cut up that cat.
If you do save some of its...
Too bad they've gotta die. And I have no qualms about killing the Eyeless. I'm gonna leave them alone for now. Let's go into the Eyeless Club.
Not. Man, it's not shaving a haircut 2 bits. I'm so sad.
May I help you with something?
Hi, dude.
Yes, a drink. Let me in.
The Spectre is a private club. Are you a member?
Right here.
So here's something cool. If you semblance on Eolina, because we met her, she was the first person I knocked out. And if you use semblance on an Eyeless, then you can enter the club as either of them.
Nice.
But then they'll be hostile to you if you break semblance. It's kind of bad. It's really it's great. Just get the tattoo, and then they'll all be non-hostile to you. Also, the scripting in here is completely broken, unfortunately, so some dialogue didn't trigger. I'm sorry about that.
Oh well, what the hell?
You're gonna notice the issue here in a sec. Oh, you know what? Let's just be quiet here, because I was telling Cool Guy about this part in the video. I actually got really mad. Partly because of the scripting breaking, but this right here. Just watch. Just listen.
Do you have any house specialties?
Maybe you've heard of the Sanguine Infusion, but the private lounge upstairs is booked for the next month. You'll have to come back another time if you want to try it.
I'll have
One bottle of Orban coming up. Better stay away from open flames for a while.
Motherfucker.
Where's the rum?
Where's
the rum?
He fucking stole my
Where's
money!
all the rum gone?
What do you have?
Give me rum.
I need this fucking rum. It's important, man.
There we
Better
go.
stay away from open flames for a while. Like, I was just interpreting the entire damn thing as him saying you drank it, now you will just randomly catch fire.
You know how I'm walking around and everybody keeps complaining about someone being there? Her weapon's unsheathed, so those two are supposed to be talking about the infusion. It's broken.
Awesome. What's gotten into me? It's not the sanguine infusion. It's not any of the fucking rum, because this motherfucker stole my goddamn money!
4 coins, man. I can do a lot with 4 coins. Oh, here we
Very
go. Watch
important.
this.
At last, the infusion is flowing. Brace yourselves. The factotum said that tonight's vintage should be savored.
Look at their
Strictly
wrists.
for connoisseurs, he said. The
This
outside.
is the shittiest IV I've ever seen in my life.
I feel it singing through my veins. Oh, the exquisite pain, the veiled parts.
Remarkable. We're already crossing over. Our donor must be eager to die. I hate it when they linger. I much prefer a hasty death. Oh, it laps at me like the
I
ocean.
really want you to kick these people in the balls.
It's like black nails clawing at my stomach. I can taste blood.
The deeper mysteries surround me. The outsider watches.
That's like an Ancient Aliens meme
His
right there.
discerning black eyes, unctuous.
Unctuous. Somebody's been studying the goddamn dictionary.
By the void, I can't move, but the room turns around me. I'm going to be sick. Shan Yun says access to the walkway is invitation only today. Some sort of fancy private party.
Cool.
You barely shuffled the cards. I have nothing.
The outsider walks among us.
Oh,
Shut
so
up.
you can hear my thoughts now.
What if I could? You know what we did back at the Royal Conservatory.
Oh, please throw Plague
It's such
Spirit
a
at
shame
them.
their Raculum was destroyed.
No. I've got a different idea.
Yes, I remember. But did it really work?
Skeptical. Oh man, another time that the true winner is the subtitles.
A powerful contraption channeling the minds of the living through the bodies of the dead. We could hear their thoughts, witness their dreams, even put our words in their mouths.
I've been trying to predict the weather using frog entrails. I haven't had much luck with it.
No shit.
Practice together. If you let me win this round.
Here we go.
Yup, he deserved that.
That's the missing brother, by the way.
Awesome. Great. Some motherfucker really needs to die for this. Flows from donor to customer.
And there we go.
Stupid pieces
Now
of
they'll
shit.
know what it's like on the other side.
Now it's not as impressive as you might think. It just knocks them unconscious when it breaks. But that's fine because I have plans.
Isn't it good that we returned all that blood?
I like how that one Eyeless is just sort of like, huh? All of those people suddenly passed out. I'm sure it's not a problem.
Hey, are you feeling alright?
Stupid pieces of crap. Are you going to make a man and woman pile and then set them all on fire?
There's
Thanks for giving me something to cut in the video.
There are shenanigans afoot.
I am fine with the things that you are doing, and I heartily approve of your plans,
And this
sir.
room's pretty fucked up. They keep all their corpses in.
Yep.
We'll siphon off your blood drop by drop until you die. No,
Don't look at the door.
The Spectre Club is empty. It's just us.
together, of course. You'll go now, and I'll visit later.
It's you and the void
I'm pretty sure that's Jacoby.
Yeah, that's a great thing to put up there.
I long to see the veil parting for myself. What's that? Oh, you're babbling. Don't worry, it's a perfectly normal part of dying. The mind regurgitates the sad detritus of unfinished plans to make room for deeper mysteries. Ah, you grow pale. You shiver as the warm lifeblood leaves you.
Oh my god, I'm so glad you murdered that guy in the most gruesome way possible.
Is the outsider there? What does he
Swear to Christ.
Speak! Spare Teresia? What does that mean? Is that a glimpse of the future? What do you see? Answer me! No, don't die yet! Tell me! What do you see? What do you see?
Oh god, I got so many flashbacks to UT-99 telefragging motherfuckers when you killed that dude, and it made me so incredibly happy.
And nobody reacted to the breaking glass. That's how powerful this bone charm is.
See, this whole reduces thing is just.
You can't. This is also that bartender we have to kidnap, so we can't kill him. He doesn't get to be part of the pile.
Watching people just somersault backward like that, absolutely brilliant.
I love being able to go right through the bars with this.
Yeah, that was pretty hot. Will not lie.
Let's go ahead and put him on the chair so I know where to look.
Need to make sure that you don't accidentally burn him.
We're gonna be doing something else entirely with it.
God damn, girl!
She's just getting funky. Don't worry about it. It's a wild party. Everyone's invited.
There's the brother too.
Funky Town. I'm gonna take you down to Funky Town.
They won't freak out when you carry the bodies out. See, it has made things so easy for you. That bone chub, it's great. There we go.
And we just the guy who did the contract for the bartender wants to bury him in a flower field for a while. Just saying, that's what the contract said.
Well,
that's
weird. He runs a bar where people drain someone's blood into themselves. I don't think there's a person here who actually minds.
Fancy little secret right here.
I like that.
Goodies.
I will use it. There's the rum.
No, that rum over there is my rum. This is different rum for something.
Different rum for something complete. God damn, boy. God damn, boy. You are seriously going to butcher and barbecue these people all at once?
I didn't throw high enough. But this is good enough. They both lost their legs.
Yeah, that's the problem with drinking that much rum too quickly, is you get legless really fast.
First eyeless, then legless. It's time.
Confessiamo la gloria di Dio.
What is it about you people?
Trevi
turn on the music.
e la lode per sempre. Amen. A te,
dude,
Cristo
absolutely
Signore,
trying to stay on key. You're killing me.
Ogni gloria. Amen.
Oh, Jesus.
A te, Spirito Santo, l'inno dell'universo. Amen. Amen.
The second wave.
I couldn't insert that audio into the video because it kept getting my video flagged no matter what I did, so maybe me singing it will avoid the copyright infringement.
You're incredibly off key, so even if if that managed to flag it, I have absolutely no idea what more you could do.
A little bit of arg, man.
I'm gonna be really mad. Fortunately, I can just render out that one part of the video and see if it does.
Now we sneak
I hope
our
that
way
just caught you
inside.
off guard. I've been planning that for over a year.
Yeah, well, I was aware of it
man.
coming because you did have a clipped version of it.
No, it was the song that I was
the song.
playing. The fucking choir music.
this shindig started. I want to grab an elbow with Molly at the
An elbow.
He's gonna be grabbing more than that.
That is some.
What?
That's some fucking weird ass. Not like. I don't even know. Is that like the next step up from holding hands for that guy? Is it like he's gonna reach like
that's second base in Karnaca.
that's one and a that's like halfway between first and second, to be honest.
They're talking about a new trap that is new to this game. It's unique. The electrified floor. It's the only non-lethal security invention. Unfortunately, that it still kills you, but if an enemy happens to be affected by it, they just get knocked unconscious, which is interesting, but never useful. Because if you're standing on the floor and they trigger it, it kills you.
Wow. I like that dude's final groan as he just sort of slumps over from having 100 stabbing knives of glass in his face, and missing an arm. What?
I accidentally broke semblance by equipping a power.
It happens. It's a fiddly little thing. Now I am the lady.
Somebody's dude.
Oops. I think I did that on purpose. I don't really. Yeah, I equipped displacement. That's why that happened. Let's use some hook mine.
Yeah.
Stop! Lethal style. Do 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 do. Can't hook this.
Look at the floating helmet. It's so broken. It still thinks she has her torso.
Oh man, I haven't seen busted physics like that since Kirby's Pinball.
She eviscerated him on her way through.
I hope Robokai got a lot of use out of hook mines in his game. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Seriously, you let that breakable door that was locked stop you? For shame.
We can. I need to go down here anyway, and we can go up the dumbwaiter.
Uh-huh.
Security is music to our ears.
Agile recovery.
That's pretty good. Recover from falls slightly quicker. I can.
Oh yeah, I think I made a 4 Dealy Bob version of that in my my clean hands run.
He's always with the kicking the ladies.
I mean, considering all of the horrible things he does to everybody else, I'm pretty sure.
I just want to point out how horrifying it
off.
looks, seeing like imagining just Billie Lurk up on the table like a fucking goblin scarfing down food, sitting atop of a roasted hare, just shoveling apples and potatoes into her mouth.
Oh, watch this! Watch this! Yeah,
okay.
That wall.
Yeah. He was so shocked by the violence against the walls, he passed out. Especially at fast motion, it's definitely very goblin-like. Just scarf, 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 scarf.
And then playing the harp at random.
The frickin' alarm clock going on in the background.
This is definitely a case of the hoovering up the food.
There's so much of it, man. You gotta eat it. Otherwise
it's just gonna go to waste.
Yeah, we said the same thing. I love it. Yeah, they're all knocked out, so...
Alright, well.
So, roomy fucking dumbwaiter.
I really appreciate that the dumbwaiter uses exactly the same controls as a full elevator.
When you're rich, you're rich. Ding.
Exacting aim.
This turns off the, Oh shit, oh shit.
I
tell how scared I was.
Definitely thought that was going in your face.
Nothing to set those off. It's so bad.
So there we go.
Well, oil tanks are so bad.
Deactivated the security tie.
This is a new one. The punch cards are already selling fast.
It's a nice room. I like this one.
Hey, dudes.
That's what she had issues with.
She has a nice hat. Oof. Oh! Kind of surprised the hat didn't fly off when you did that, but I'll take it.
Yes, seriously.
That would have been so good. I'm glad you pointed that out.
Yep. Like the The thing is that it seems more brutal because the hat didn't fly off, because I can only figure that all of the force of your kick was, like, directly into her jaw.
I just like how sudden it was. Just like, you probably weren't expecting her to go 0 to 60 in, like, the split second it took to destroy her spinal cord.
Yeah, I know, her spine is definitely liquid.
You can hear Sean Yun trying to practice, but he's not doing too well.
He's actually singing about as well as you sang that Gregorian chant, which is to say, awfully.
He needs his blood, I guess.
I have a very specific plan going in here.
Oh, God, facemaker time. Hey, boss, cut that whale oil you wanted.
Sean Yun. Normally I'd have to pay a fortune to hear him sing. But that's not why I'm here.
You're gonna... Oh, man.
What does Sean Yun want from the Void? He's got everything already.
But he wants more!
Yeah, that's the thing about having everything. You always just gotta get a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more.
I love all the redundant keys they put in these games, just in case you happen to take a completely different route, and then you need to do that thing later.
I am stagnating. Well, I am talking! Now you will listen directly to me.
Actually, I'll just save that for the next video, what he does.
Keep it a secret.
See, those cabinets, I'm all, like, at this point I'm slightly disappointed every time you open one and there's nothing in there. Even though in, like, the main game, that's precisely what I expected. Like, there was only 2 or 3 in every single level that had something that was even worth clicking F for. Whereas,
there's a lot of stuff in these cabinets.
Yeah, here you're getting whale oil, you're getting copper wire, you're getting all of this junk that adds up very quickly, particularly when the shops are absolutely overflowing with cool stuff to get.
Yeah.
This guy always has extra health charm, which is good.
I just want to say, that knife is what fucking Crocodile Dundee pulls out when he says, "That's not a knife, this is a knife." It's a sword, for fuck's sake.
I feel like you should have saved that till we saw it.
We saw the picture of it,
Oh,
that's
well.
what I was saying.
Maybe not.
This is a voice-activated safe.
Yeah.
And it's queued to the one card we got out of that security room.
And there's lots of different ways you can
Release that
actually
golden
open this up. You can I think you can coerce him.
If you use no, I don't think you can coerce him because he just attacks you. But if you use semblance, it actually doesn't work because you have to play the specific recorded song. But you get a trophy, and there's a little bit of a nod if you try to use semblance and open it with his voice. Because they think of everything in these games.
They do with that. No doubts to that.
I was under the impression it did open, but I'll take it from you. I probably don't remember it too well.
Yeah, no, you need to get the thing from that electrified floor room, which is release thy golden locks, Gloriana. And then it just opens.
Well, at least that's on key.
Handwritten note. Dolores. Ooh, Swift Stalker. That's good
really
too.
Good one.
What do I get rid of?
Not Blink Eye, that's for damn sure.
With weapon sheaths. And hell, you move faster with a weapon sheath anyway. Nothing wrong with doing some more. Let me just go ahead and take that, even though it doesn't matter to me. Or I guess I don't take it, whatever.
Leave Upper Cyria.
We got our keys. We finished the mission. It's over. We did damage. We found out where the knife is. It's in the bank, and we've got the keys to the vault. So the next mission will be a bank robbery, which is good because Dishonored really needed that.
Seriously, it honestly did.
The heist.
Oh yeah, look at my speed now. It's a little bit better, but it matters.
It really does. You feel like these sorts of things are things you can ignore, and then
the first free rewire tool.
Damn.
Going fast is a very important.
Rewire tools are so expensive. They're never worth buying because there's like never any time to use them. And you would never. And I just told you why you would never use it on the electrified floor, because it will kill you if somebody else triggers it and you're on it.
It's like Chris trying to play the Moonlight Sonata over here.
It's more like Sherry trying to play the piano and get that medal.
The Void. I've never seen it, but I heard enough from Dowd to know it's not a place you forget.
Or want to go in the first place.
I'm just waiting every time, like Meath casually discarding bottles everywhere and they fly up in the air. I'm just waiting for someone to laugh or remark about that, like with inventory management in RE4. I'm just waiting.
You just do you. It's not like any of us have properly behaved when we play this game.
Yeah, no, seriously. There was one time I just picked up all of the empty bottles out of a box.
There's 2 guards I wanted to kill here. This is the bank, by the way. We can't go anywhere here, but I just wanted to kill the guards.
Oh! Someone shooting at us doesn't move at all.
Oh.
What a fucking idiot.
Zippy zap.
He's just throwing stuff up on the other side.
What a goddamn moron. Oh my god.
Ow.
Good one.
That's okay. Because guess what about that pharmacy?
Bonk.
It is a pharmacy. There's health items there. And that's why I didn't break the window up to this point, because I can go pick
People
it up
would
now.
comment on it and just get really pissy.
I like this up here. It's gonna be really weird when everybody wakes up, just saying.
The ones that do wake up, half of them are dead.
Nice to see
you.
Alright,
dude.
we have one little loose end. We have to get our stuff and then rob the shop.
Yeah, you gotta rob this guy.
Oh yeah, it lets you pick up like fountain pens and and random screws and bolts to use for the thing.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. It's a scrap launcher.
And you can see the little spy scope that she has there.
Mm-hmm.
You notice when I zoom in, you see little cracks and fractures in the glass as well. You might not have noticed that yet, but those are there as well to further prove that it's a spy glass.
Farewell, and do
Somebody protect me!
Who is he hoping is listening? Alright, you know how this goes. Rob everything.
Get it all.
We got some bone charms here that are kind of cool. Semblance, that's like the one that makes that useful. There's the rapid displacement. So there was some good stuff you could buy if you wanted them. But we're taking this.
Yeah, or you could just steal them.
We're taking
which is
ours
exactly what you
to
should
get
do.
Yeah, Billie loaned it to somebody. There's the broken time again. Which I think has to do with the... Oh yeah, by the way, I have more loot than was in the level. So I consider that...
I'm only sad that it's not 420.
Yeah, well. I got more loot than that was in the level, so it's kind of like 420 if you take out the 7. It was a good level.
It was a good one. Top
it just
marks,
shows you
dude.
all the cool stuff they put in for the last game.
Once a
Look
sailor.
at these actions.
Honestly, the last time we saw that skiff was back in frickin' Dunwall. So the fact that it's here that just raises so many more questions.